everyone and welcome back to Medieval Engineers. You might notice there's a few less trees across the road here. There's also a few less trees in general in the world. And the reason for that is I got the house finished. I put the second floor on it off camera overnight, and I also built these stockpiles here, maybe slightly unbalanced, but bottom one is for timbers, top one is for logs. And I've also made some changes inside. And I have a second chest here. I'm going to fill this wall full of chests. And the bed has moved to over here. I'll show you the upstairs. Nice big open area here for doing whatever it is that we want to do. We're well fed. We even have food on us, in fact. There's food on us and there is more food ready to be made. Right, let's jump straight in with a new quest. Let's see what civil engineering has to offer us. Lay claim basic furnishing. We'll give that one a go. We need 6 planks. I think I can make planks. We're going to need to make some more timber. If I just take that away and make the timbers and then make the planks after the timbers, that will give us the 6 planks that we so require. Open all the windows too, just to let a little bit of light in. It is a bit dark in this house. We will fix that eventually. Just not right this second. Still quite a few quests that we need to do. Signs unlocked. Craft a sign. I don't think I can. I think I have to go to the tool table. What is this? A crafting table? To craft a sign. It requires 2 planks, and I will craft it and place it here. Place the sign. Where can I place it? How about right there? F to configure large sign. Change the color of the text on the sign, change the size of the text, change the text on the sign, and select the icon for the signpost. So we'll just put that on it. How does that look? Change the color. We want it to be very red, I think. Change the size. Oh, just a little bit smaller. There we go. Okay. Change the icon. This is all very interesting. Presumably this makes a difference to the little map area, does it? No, but we now have our name on it. So we've named our house. Now we need to craft a simple table and place a simple table. Nice. Simple table takes 4 planks. We'll craft that. Get some bits and pieces in the house. So I think a nice place for this table would be right. Maybe do it that way round. I'll put it under the window, in fact. In the corner there. There we go. Now let's access this and place our mushroom soup on it. Or mushroom, whatever it is. It's mushroom and all sorts. So there's that quest done. So what else can we do? Back into civil engineering. Improved storage. Better store your resources. It unlocks wooden crates, small stockpile for stones, and small stockpile for ores. I think that's more important than the likes of smelting just now. So I need 20 planks. So how many have we got? Well, we can make quite a few, so we'll just turn all of our timbers into planks. We'll see how that gets on. We do already have these two stockpiles here for logs and for timbers. I'm not entirely sure if they're going to stay like that. But while we're waiting, actually, probably get a few planks back from this wall walk that I was using. They are not the easiest things in the world to use, but they do actually work. So you can see right into the house there. Certainly not going to be draftless, this house. How is that coming along? Still got a few left to build. And one more after this. Just one short anyway, so and that's that. Craft or gather 2 wooden crates. So what do I need to craft them? I kind of need this table to be moved inside, but what can you say? So I'll just put the planks in here and I'll craft 2 of them. These look quite nice, I think. Never actually used these before, but that's quite big. Let's put that in the inventory too. They are quite cool. How do you get into them? So it's going to be one of these type things that need to be... Oh, that didn't work. Let me just see if I can fix that. It's inside the wall. That will annoy the life out of me. Oh, they're well built. I keep hitting the floor. There we go. Well, one will do. I never did get all of our stuff back, so I actually do want a second one. Actually, then again, obtain 4 timbers. How many logs have we got? We've got 3, so I'm going to have to chop down some of those trees that we left. Surprised we left any, but we did leave a couple. I'll take this one. To make up for the fact that the last episode was a bit on the short side, I will do this episode a little bit longer, just as a little bit of a bonus. So this episode is going to be somewhere in the region of 40 minutes or so, I think. I forgot to put my recording timer on, but we will just see how long this one is. Obviously you'll already know by the timestamp at the bottom of the video. I do apologise for my voice being a little bit off today. I'm a bit choked up with something again. I always seem to be choked up with something. I'm personally getting quite bored of it, and I imagine everyone else would be quite bored of me talking about it too. I forgot that 1 log doesn't mean 1 timber. Craft a small stockpile for ores. What's this? A shelf. Oh, nice. Very nice. I'll actually craft one of them anyway. Small stockpile for logs, small stockpile for ores. So we need timbers and 4 planks. So put the planks in there and the timbers. And we'll craft that. I'll place this here because I'd like the shelf somewhere in the house. I'm going to make chairs and all sorts. Sticks and planks. I could make... I can't make a chair just now, that's fine. Right, this is our small stockpile for ores, by the looks of it. This should probably go outside somewhere. About there. I can take 39 piles of ore, that's quite nice. Let's go and place our shelf somewhere inside too. I think that works quite well there. I'll make it quite a high shelf. And can we put things on this? We certainly can. Doesn't accept that item. Does it accept anything? Have a bit of map. Not that we can see it. Oh, we can see it. So we're slowly furnishing our house. What else is in civil engineering? Lay claim and smelting. So economic engineering is the same. Military engineering is metalworking and palisades. I suppose I should probably do the smelting. Craft one wooden shovel. And I also need that new axe. Put the shovel there. Clear all this other stuff off the inventory belt. Now, obtain 20 dirt and 18 small stones. Now, where would I like to dig a hole? This looks like nice fertile land. I'd like kind of rocky type ground if that's possible. Also doesn't hurt to actually just pick up the stones. So a nice little dip here, maybe clear some of these sticks away. Make some chairs with them. And let's see if we can get any stones from here. Certainly going to have plenty of dirt. Not sure if we're getting any stones from this. Don't think we are. Just all dirt. If I continue to dig down, getting clay. There is certain textures that will provide you with stones. But clearly this isn't it. I'll just keep digging a little bit anyway. Does look like there is stones in the ground texture, to be perfectly honest, but apparently not. Oh, we've got ourselves a little quarry going on there. So we need to find some ground like this over here, I believe. No? There is a mountain actually, I'll go to the mountain. There's plenty of stones lying about here. I say a mountain, it's a mountain-ish type thing. It's a hill. There's a pile of stones that wouldn't hurt. Ran out of stamina. Now we've got another map fragment. Looks like that, maybe? Oh, that's making an interesting noise. Maybe if I go up the mountain a little bit more to this section. There's some stones indeed. Yeah, a few more. Doesn't hurt to have an ample supply of stones, does it? And it is just up the hill from our log cabin, which is actually looking quite nice. Quite an ambitious build for the first build of this map anyway. Furnace, let me see. Is it not something I craft in here? Apparently not. We got just a few piles of dirt out of that. Oh, there is something we craft here. So we need dirt. I'll take this wood out. And we need stones. How many stones do we have? Keep them there and go for that ones. We'll craft that. And take our inventory back. Only leaves us with 5 stones, unfortunately. This is something that should probably be outside, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it right there. Find the marked ore vein. Where is the marked ore vein? There's the bed. It's this way. Before I go anywhere, I am actually going to grab that mushroom stew stuff from here. I'll just eat it. Right, to the marked ore vein. Hopefully it's not far away. And hopefully it's a usable ore as well. Should be. It's here. So it looks like we're going to have to dig to it. And there it is. It's copper. Right, so we need to dig out 5 copper from this ore vein. I'll just clear off the top of some of it. And our shovel broke. Be nice to get a metal one. There's 3 out of 5. Four out of 5. There we go, 5 out of 5. Take a little bit more while we're here. And did I leave myself a way out? I'll probably create an actual mine here. Grab some sticks and some roots. Where's the house? Lost my... I don't know how I could lose my house. It is really close to the house actually, which is good. So into said house, to our... stuck on the wall there. To our furnace. And we want copper ingot, so it requires 5 copper, and I need something to fuel said furnace, and I'll throw in some sticks. Not sure how long this will take, hopefully not very. There we go, 1 copper ingot. Very nice indeed. I will put that on the table, look at that. We made that, that's nice. Let's see what else we can do. Civil engineering, open anything up. Civilian tools, better furnishing and tile roofs. As well as stockpiling and lake claim. What will this give us? Large stockpile for logs, timbers, stones. What does the civilian tools give us? Bronze shovels, copper shovels. Go for it. Obtain 6 metal ingots. Well, we've got 1, so I suppose back to the mine. Taking what we can on the way. Where did I leave the mine? Here's the Pit of Doom. Probably gonna have to dig my way back out of this. Should probably stop and make another shovel or 2. Certainly don't want to be caught down here with no way out. I can foresee quite a digging process ahead of me. Right, how many bits of... So 1, 2 so far, and I need 6 in total. I already have 1 ingot, so I need another 5 stacks of copper. So 3 more stacks. Just keep digging. Probably a better way of managing a mine than just digging out the vein and then having to dig your way out of the mine, but it will do for now. Be nice to make a bit of a tunnel system, I suppose, over at the quarry. How are we looking now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 full ones, so just a couple more ingots and we'll be peachy on that one. Not ingots, a couple more lumps of ore. Right, now we need to figure out how to get back out of this. I know I could fill it in, but that's not something I really want to do. It's quite a steep slope I've put myself in here. Quite a deep hole, actually. I suppose that the typical Minecraft rules apply here. Don't dig straight down. And this is why. I refuse to fill this in. Not sure why it's struggling so much to let us out. It's like we're actually caught on something here. It's probably... this is too big. That can't be too much of a slope. Something like this. Don't want all that earth on top of us, that's for sure. So, where is my mine entrance? I'm not really that bothered as long as I keep going up the way. Oh, I've apparently found light. It's actually quite dark down here. Something like that, and continue on my quest upwards. Here's a tip, don't dig straight down. We're so very close now, I can actually see grass. There's a slight texture issue there. Oh, daylight. It's nice to see. I don't even want to know how many shovels I've gone through. There we go. That's actually quite a cool little tunnel we dug there. I just need to try not fall in it. So I need to obtain one log, which I think I have. Yeah, I've got a log. I have 4 timbers and 6 metal ingots. So this is going to cost me quite a bit for fuel. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're running out of fuel, so I'll just put a log in. That'll keep it going for quite a while. There's 4, and crafting the 5th one now. As you can see, putting a log in makes it go down much slower. So there's 5 at the 6, and we've got number 6 on the table here. There we go. Craft 1 smithy, place 1 smithy. Smithy. It's this one. It requires 4 timbers, which I think I used. 4 timbers, metal ingots, and what is this? A log. So I'll give it a log. Just the timbers are missing. I will make them in my own inventory. See how that gets on. Should appear randomly. Maybe. There we go. That's only 3 of them. That's just typical. So trees is a big commodity in this game, especially when you are working with wooden houses and lights, unfortunately, but that is just the way it is. There we go. I have everything we need now for a smithy. Where is it? There. Craft me that smithy, please. And just give me all of that stuff back and put that there. And a smithy, like the furnace, is going to go inside. Like so. Craft 1 metal hammer. iron hammer, copper hammer. So we need another ingot. That's just typical. But pickaxe, it still needs 2. I will make the pickaxe, but first we need to go back down this tunnel. Probably should put a sign here or something, just to let me know that there's a tunnel here. Looks like we've got quite a lot of the ore out of this tunnel anyway, or this mine. Not sure if I can quite reach that. I can indeed. And there's another little bit up there. Are you going to give me it? Apparently not. So there's a bit here too. Don't want to dig too much from here. I guess all of that. I'll be as well just taking the rest of what I can see. Like so. Don't tell me I've ruined my tunnel. That sounds wrong. There we go. Just a little lip at the bottom now. So, oh, don't want to jump down in there again. Back over to the house, we need to smelt another ingot to get ourselves a pickaxe, which would be quite nice to have a new tool. So one of these please, and I will give you the required stuff. And I'm actually going to use my ore stockpile outside if I can not get stuck on the stairs. I'll just put some iron in there. It does actually show up, as you can see. So back in here, I suppose that this furnace does provide some light. And I'd like to make one of them, please. So there's your... Actually, I don't want to make one of them, it's one of them I want to make. I know I'm missing some items. There's the copper, and is that a timber? I hope it's a timber. There we go. And that gives us a new tool, nice pickaxe. But that is all for today's episode, unfortunately. I will be making another episode very soon. It should come out either today or tomorrow. So please subscribe to be notified about that. And don't forget to like this video and share it among your friends, as it does help greatly. But thanks for watching. Bye for now.